That's not
We can't
rare
fix
for
their
you.
buildings. We have enough trouble with our own.
Miss Christie is the assistant county attorney.
The one and only.
Miss Candace is our court reporter. And you know these guys.
Have you ever seen a court reporter work?
You should watch it, it's crazy.
Bring a chair up here.
Yeah, you should see this.
About to see the fastest typer ever.
This is one of the neatest things I learned when I became an attorney. You didn't know. Got it, all right.
There we go.
Well, there we go.
I like the initiative.
There you go.
Yeah, so you can see, I'll scoot over.
I always thought it was the most amazing thing.
So she'll explain it to you real quick before we get started.
Well, the left hand does prefixes and the right hand does suffixes, so it's just like phonetically. Then you have the phrasal phrases, so like ladies and gentlemen of the jury, it's just like or ladies and gentlemen. And we do it for
What's up?
Hey, Tim, Lori can call you back. I'll call you back as soon as this is over, okay?
They have so much exposure.
It's really amazing.
Becomes muscle
And
memory.
then they also record at the same time, so that if there's ever questions, they can always go back and listen.
We ready? It's 9:01.
They allow the individual to mark what they thought they said. They can't change what they mark and say this is what I said. Well, it's different than learned, it's different than typewriting, because when you're typewriting, you have to know the key.
Hope everything works out with you, Mr. Ed, though. They're good people.
They are.
They're very good people and trustworthy people.
Yeah, and that's a good thing.
That means a lot.
We mentioned today that we're more about building relationships with
That's right.
Really living this thing.
Good, good. How's everything?
Ready to get started?
Waiting on you. That's why I stopped. I'm sitting here ready, but I don't want to interrupt the big boss. Are we ready?
It didn't get drafted in time for notice.
Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Call the meeting to order, the Escambia County Competency Board, June 4th, 2025. Madam Secretary, do we have a determination of quorum today?
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman, with 8 members present, we do.
Thank you. Do we have proof of publication of the meeting?
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman, it was published on May 29th, 2025 in the Pensacola News Journal.
Do I have an approval of the minutes for the April 2nd, 2025 meeting? Do I have a motion?
Make a motion.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion, a second. All in favor, raise your right hand. All opposed, same sign. Seeing none, hearing none, motion has been approved. Do we have anyone for public forum this morning?
I believe all parties are present for agenda items, but you may want to just sound the room.
Does anyone here today would like to have their turn to speak in the public forum? Seeing none, we will move on. Do you have your report, Madam Secretary?
I do want to introduce Miss Izzy. She is our summer youth employee for the Building Services Department. We do have another youth employee, but he is out in the field and doing inspections along with the inspectors.
Oh, good.
This program has been very beneficial to our department, and we're really glad to have them.
Awesome. Welcome, Miss Izzy. Glad to have you here.
Oh, I'm glad to be here.
Good deal. Okay, so we'll move into the next item this morning, our contractor applications.
Absolutely. Good morning, Board.
Good morning.
Our first applicant is going to be Mr. Cole Cassiano. Mr. Cassiano, if you will please come to the podium, state your name and address for the record, sir.
Good morning, y'all. Oop. Okay. My name is Cole Cassiano. I live at 7320 Martinique, Pensacola, Florida, 32504.
Board members, Mr. Cassiano, this is a unique situation. He is appearing before you for approval to take the business and law examination. And this began as he was trying to reciprocate from Franklin County. He was issued a register license after testing Pearson and View through the state, which Franklin County recognized. He's held his license 4 years, 3 months, and 5 days. However, without business and law, we cannot reciprocate to Escambia County. So he wishes to take that examination. Upon passing, this board would then sponsor his license.
Okay, I do have a question. He is showing here Florida State registered roofing contractor, so that's not the Florida.
So by passing the state test, Mr. Cassiano then gave it to Franklin County. They issued them a license and then he registered that with the state. Franklin County, I guess, did not require the business and law. That's a little unheard of for us because it's a statutory requirement. But Mr. Cassiano wants to work here, and so this is his path forward.
I saw in the application, if I have this correctly, that he actually has state license.
That is correct. So when he finished with Pearson and View, the state did issue a registered license to him, sir.
He has a state registration, not a state license. Mm-hmm.
Franklin County is where?
Apalachicola.
Okay. Any questions from the board? Mr. Cole, would you like to say anything to us?
Not necessarily. I mean, I got 17 years roofing experience. I know the stuff by the back of my hand, and I do good in Escambia County. I treat the people correctly.
You already working here? Be careful how you answer that. Don't
Yeah.
answer that. Don't answer that. I set you up here. You said you treat the people of Escambia County good, so. Any questions from the board?
I have a motion to approve.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All right, any questions? You guys want a short meeting. All in favor, raise your right hand. All opposed, same side. Seeing none, hearing none, you've been approved to take that portion of the test. Good luck with everything.
All right. Thank y'all.
All righty. Good morning, board.
Good morning.
Yes, our next applicant appearing before you today is Mr. Judson Kell. Mr. Kell, please come to the podium and state your name and address for the record, please.
Judson Keel, 28662 Jackson Avenue, Orange Beach, Alabama, 36561.
Yes, Mr. Judson Kell is applying for the application to take the residential contractor examination and appears before you today with 5 years, 1 month, and 14 days of experience. Mr. Judson Kell worked as supervisor at Mark Kell Construction, LLC, under the supervision of Mr. Mark Kell, who holds an active license number 44688 in the state of Alabama. Mr. Mark Kell has held his license since 2020. And Mr. Judson Kell, his responsibilities include but are not limited to managing daily operations on job sites, ensuring projects are completed safely, efficiently, and in compliance with the building code and project specifications. For verification of experience, Mr. Mark Kell has provided us an active state license in Alabama, reflecting each year Judson Kell here has been working with the company, completing the 5-year mark, and staff recommends approval for examination.
Sounds good. Mr. Judson, would you like to say anything to the board?
I'm 21 years old. I'm in building science at Auburn University. Just finished all my classes. I have thesis left and graduate in December. Yesterday, I passed my general contractor's license for the swimming pool test. So,
You have a good reason to be proud, man.
yes, sir.
Very good. Even Auburn, that's okay. I know some of that. We got some Gator fans and Alabama fans in here, but Auburn's all right. Any questions from the board? just one thing, I'm putting pieces together here. Perhaps your dad that you've been working under?
Yes, sir.
That's a good thing.
Yes, sir.
And I see all the detailed, she had it up here, the detailed of your duties, project supervision, hands-on construction, ICF, coordinating schedule blueprint, and job site safety. Being you've been to the thing in Auburn, even though it's building science, I'm sure you're going to catch this, but the biggest thing that I think that we have in this board, one of the biggest items, is not necessarily what's listed here, but it's the financial side.
Yes, sir.
The business side. And, you know, this is not a stopping point, this is an encouragement to make sure you really zone in and keep that, because most of the people we have coming here for disciplinary is because of that aspect. So just a word of help.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Your dad can help you, I'm sure. Anybody else have anything?
Motion to approve?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions, discussion? All in favor, raise your right hand. All opposed, same sign. Unanimously, you've been approved, man. Good luck.
Thank
We're
you.
glad to have young people in this industry, no joke.
Board members, our final applicant today will be Mr. Christopher A. Baldwin. Mr. Baldwin, if you will please come to the podium and state your name and address for the record, sir.
Sure, I'm Chris Baldwin. I live at 2110 South Highway 97, Cantonment.
Board members, Mr. Baldwin is appearing before you today to qualify an additional entity. He currently holds license number RF 11067736 for Baldwin Plumbing Contractors. He is wishing to qualify Reef Runner Plumbing LLC. You will find included the application for change of status for the approval, and you will also find the articles of organization, the business tax receipt, along with the corresponding insurances. And this motion does have to be approved by the board, so staff's recommendation is to defer to the board for approval.
Mr. Christopher, would you like to say anything to the board or tell us what's going on?
Sure, I've been a master plumber through Escambia County since 2000. I'm currently right now doing a lot of work for Reef Runner and looking to join with them and merging. They will have a plumbing division. I'm going to run that if approved, of course. So I'm just looking to expand my business in that aspect.
And you'll still keep the Baldwin Plumbing Company?
That's correct.
Any board members have any comments? I would, you probably know this, being in business for 20-something years, but just remind you that it looks like there's 3 different people that's going to be a part of the new entity here. But you're the license holder.
Correct.
So at the end of the day, you would be the guy we'd look at.
That's right.
I'm sure you know that, but
Yes, sir.
that's just something to make sure you're aware of, because we do have that happen.
Mm-hmm.
People don't realize that they're the ones on the line.
Right.
So anything that takes place, it's your license. You know?
Yes, sir.
So. Any questions from anyone?
Motion to approve?
Second.
We're trying to set a record for the shortest meeting ever today. I have a motion and a second. Somebody have any discussion? Just kidding. All in favor, raise your right hand. All opposed, same sign. Seeing none, hearing none, you've been approved. Good luck
Thank
with
you much.
everything. Yes, sir.
I have a little bit of discussion.
Okay.
This meeting has not been typical of the first
Yes, sir.
dozen that I've been at.
It's my bachelor's
Izzy is our good luck charm. She come in and we have a good meeting here. Wow.
I got a question. So, I don't know if it's state statute or what, but is it mandatory to have a meeting once a month? And if it's short meetings like this, is it possible that we could push it off to the next month? Just out of curiosity. I mean,
It's settled, it's determined by your bylaws, so I'll pull them up for you, unless you know them right off.
Just out of curiosity.
It does say that there would be, a monthly meeting,
It just says. that,
yeah.
But
yeah.
it's not like,
You can defer it, like, Board of Electrical Examiners, it says that you'll have a monthly meeting. But there's a lot of times we do not have any agended items, or there might be one agended application, and we ask that applicant, hey, it's a lot to bring everybody in here for one application. And depending on how quickly they need these approvals, we defer it. And we can always consult with the chairman and see if they're okay with deferring the
yeah,
meeting.
just out of curiosity, I don't know how the board feels about it. But.
Yeah, we have done that in the past. I know that we are on the low end of the season of having long meetings. We've, over the last few years, had some very long meetings and special meetings, and this is not typical of our meetings. So
But it's good. We're doing our job.
I will say it's very nice.
Pleasant surprise. Glad everybody showed up today for a short meeting. Okay, there's nothing else on the agenda. This meeting is adjourned.
16 minutes.